What if tomorrow you opened your eyes and realized something impossible? Not that you woke up early, not that you slept well, but that sleep itself no longer exists and never will again. No exhaustion pulling you down at night. No dreams pulling you into another world. No escape from reality at all. At first, it feels like humanity has been upgraded, like someone unlocked a hidden mode in the human brain. Suddenly, every person on Earth has 24 extra hours every day. A lifetime stretches wider than anyone has ever experienced before. But what most people don't realize is this. Removing sleep doesn't just remove rest. It removes the system that keeps the human mind from breaking under its own weight. In the beginning, everything looks like progress. Cities never go quiet again. Night and day blend into one continuous loop of activity. Skyscrapers glow like artificial suns that never set. Roads stay full at every hour, and homes never fall into silence. Productivity explodes. Work never pauses. Learning never stops. Creation becomes constant. Economists call it the greatest boost in human history. It feels like humanity has finally evolved into something unstoppable, a species that no longer slows down. But here's the strange part. Anything that never slows down eventually loses balance, because without sleep, the brain never resets. At first, it's almost unnoticeable. Small memory gaps, minor confusion, a forgotten word here, a missed detail there. But then it grows. Thoughts start stacking too fast, like too many applications running at once. Conversations break in the middle. Focus slips without warning. And emotions, they stop cooling down. Everything stays active. Nothing fades. A quiet mental overload begins spreading through society, and people don't even realize it yet, because they are always awake. Now think about this. Dreams are gone, and that changes everything. Dreams are not just stories in sleep. They are where the brain processes emotion, fear, memory, and pain. Without them, nothing gets resolved anymore. Psychologists begin to notice something terrifying. Emotional wounds stop healing. A heartbreak doesn't fade with time. It stays exactly the same, even after years. Loss never softens. Regret never dulls. Every emotional experience becomes permanent, like it is constantly happening for the first time. Slowly, humanity stops healing from anything at all. But the collapse doesn't stay inside the mind. It spreads outward. Hospitals begin reporting rising mental instability. Stress disorders increase without pause. Decision-making becomes unstable because the brain never gets recovery time to recalibrate judgment. People stop reflecting before reacting. And society adapts in the worst way possible, by normalizing dysfunction. Work never stops, so expectations never stop. Efficiency becomes more important than mental health. And slowly, the world forgets something important. That humans were never designed for infinite consciousness. But here's where it becomes even more disturbing. Relationships begin to break down. Because love is not just emotion. It is recovery. It is the space between moments that allows understanding to form. Without sleep, there is no emotional distance. No reset, no healing between arguments. Every mistake remains fresh. Every word is permanently replayed. Couples stop resolving conflicts because there is no next day where emotions feel different. Families remain trapped in the same unresolved tension. Endlessly awake, endlessly aware, endlessly stuck. Now imagine this continuing for years. Not in a dramatic collapse, but in slow mental erosion. Life doesn't end. It just becomes harder to process. People don't age first in their bodies, but in their minds. Overloaded, overstimulated, never cleared. And then something unexpected happens. Sleep stops being something people complain about. and starts becoming something they desperately miss. A myth. A forgotten form of peace humans once had, like silence in a world that no longer knows quiet. And then comes the final realization. Without sleep, there is no escape. Not from your thoughts, not from your memories, not even from yourself. Humanity becomes permanently conscious, aware without relief, present without pause, alive without rest. So now think about this. If removing sleep gives us more time, more productivity, and more control over everything we do, but takes away healing, emotional reset, and the ability to let go, then are we truly evolving into something better, or just becoming something that was never meant to stay awake forever?